I just wanted to show you this little invention that I came up with to solve a problem. I guess necessity is the mother of invention. This is a human-powered log scoop, and I'll explain as to why I developed it and put it together. So I'm in the middle of logging a cedar swamp, and it's not particularly a large area, but it's a swamp, and it suffers from all the swamp issues. You can see there's water very close to the surface, and even where there isn't water on the surface, it's not very far away. And if anybody is familiar with how swamps are, they never really freeze, properly speaking. So what I have in this swamp is at most about a 4-inch crust of frozen mud, where there's hummocks or high spots interspersed with unfrozen, and we have about a good 6 to 8 inches of snow that's been here for quite a while. So whatever isn't frozen is not going to freeze now, because once the insulation of the snow is there, the frost can't get into it no matter how cold it gets. So this is a part of the swamp. It's extremely dense, extremely wet, and just terrible blowdowns. There's trees leaned against trees, and they're all tangled up together. So what I developed was a way. I can't get a horse in here. I tried for several weeks trying to get in here with the horses, and it just got to be the horses were punching through and sinking in up over their knees. Yeah, it was just not doable. So I'm all about sustainability and you know, treating my horses well and treating the forest well. So human power was the next option. So this is all just post and rail cedar. There's nothing special about it. So the posts are all 8 and 9 feet long, and the rails are all 12, 14 feet long. So in and of themselves, neither one of them are very heavy. So I can this is an 8-foot post. It's got about an 8-inch diameter at the small end and about 10 inches at the butt end there, and I can just throw it on here, and I'll show you how it pulls. This is just a nylon tow strap, but the strap goes here, and I just normally step into it. I can't demonstrate because I'm holding the camera, but I just step into it and put it around my waist, and then grab a hold of each side with my hands, and I would just walk away and it tows. But I'll just pull it here just for a few feet to show you. So this this post probably weighs the better part of 80 to 90 pounds. I just set it on there, but it just pulls along. I'm just pulling with one hand here. Pulls actually quite easily. Of course, I'm walking backwards, not watching where I'm going, but it seems quite stable too. So I've pulled out a fair bit, and I guess let's see, what time is it? It's about it's coming to 10:30. I started at about 8:30, so I've been working for about 2 hours. I'll show you what I've got done so far in 2 hours. Just working away this morning. So here's what I got done in 2 hours. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rails, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 21. 6 rails and 21 posts, plus the one I'm working on now. So, yeah, I just wanted to show you that. I'll walk back. And it's really no more walking than I was doing before, because I was walking with the horse, you know, like I can't get a cart in here, so I was ground skidding. So I was walking out anyways and walking back in, and, you know, so this is the device. It's made out of all steel, tubular steel, and it's got built-in cradles to cradle the log dead center. And if you have small ones, you can actually put 2 on. But I don't attach them on. When I do have a rail, I just loop the strap around it to hold it down. But I haven't had one come off yet, and it hasn't tipped over yet, and works very well. So just wanted to show you that when there's a will, there's a way. And sustainable forestry is not about being stuck on one idea. It's about being open to new ideas and doing things differently to try to minimize the impact on the woodlot. And you know, like I can cut all day. I use an axe for brushing. I don't hardly ever use the saw for brushing off. I just use it to cut them down and buck them up. So I can cut all day on a pint of gasoline in this stuff. Now bigger timber, of course, it's a different story. But this is kind of a unique situation, and it is what it is, and I'm trying to be as creative as I can to get it out. And actually, I made pretty good production this morning. I've actually made better time this morning with myself than I did with the horse the previous 2 weeks, just because I spent more time trying to get the horse in and out and get her, you know, she was getting stuck and trying to cable things out, and it was wasn't working very well. So anyways, this is where we're at right now. There you go. Human powered log scoop.